Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here and welcome to episode 520 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, MicroStrategy has bought another $10 million in Bitcoin. 500.com has entered a purchase agreement for Bitcoin mining machines. NetSense has agreed to white label its crypto exchange. BNXA has reported record growth for January 2021. And Coinbase has chosen NASDAQ for its listing. Just before we get into all that, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please don't hesitate to share it or leave us a review. I also recommend checking out some of the other podcasts featured on InvestorIdeas.com. Some of these include the Clean Tech and Climate Change podcast, as well as the Cannabis podcast. Both of those will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right. Business intelligence firm MicroStrategy Incorporated, which trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol MSTR, has made another Bitcoin purchase, according to an SEC filing published today. The document indicates that MicroStrategy had purchased approximately 295 Bitcoins for $10 million in cash at an average price of approximately $33,810 per Bitcoin, bringing the company's total to approximately 71,079 Bitcoins that were acquired at an aggregate purchase price of $1.145 billion and an average purchase price of approximately $16,109 per Bitcoin. Chinese online sports and lottery firm 500.com Limited, which trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol WBAI, announced today that it has entered into a definitive purchase agreement for 5,900 Bitcoin mining machines for a total consideration of about $8.5 million US, with delivery expected for the second quarter of 2021. Additionally, 500.com has entered into a framework agreement wherein it will purchase up to 10,000 Bitcoin mining machines in 2021, subject to availability and certain other conditions. This total of 15,900 Bitcoin mining machines will increase the firm's total hash rate by approximately 1,000 petahashes per second. NetSense Technology Inc., which trades on the CSE under the ticker symbol NC, has agreed to white label its crypto exchange. The company's CEO, Clayton Moore, explains this, quote, "The white label opportunity is fantastic for us because we have already made the massive investment required to launch an exchange. The ability to generate revenues from expenditures that we've already made is obviously a great proposition. The additional benefit is that we will find more liquidity that our merchants can tap into as they accept a higher percentage of their revenues in cryptocurrency. It is always good to add new revenue streams to the company as well. We have millions of dollars of technology that can be monetized beyond their original deployment." End quote. Digital asset payment service provider BNXA Holdings, Inc., which trades on the TSXV under the ticker symbol BNXA, announced record total transaction value growth for January 2021 of $53.7 million Canadian. This represents a more than 1,000% increase over January 2020 PCP, according to the press release. Finally, The Block reports that U.S.-based crypto exchange giant Coinbase has chosen NASDAQ as the venue for its direct listing. The following excerpt from the article provides some insight into the listing. Quote, "On January 25th, NASDAQ Private Market launched a secondary market for Coinbase stock, a move that allowed shareholders with vested equity to sell shares. NASDAQ Private Market offers services for companies ahead of an IPO, including controlled liquidity programs for pre-IPO companies looking to raise secondary capital for shareholders and investors." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio.com, and Google Play Music.